Alright, in this video I just wanted to go over some really simple theft prevention measures you can take for your motorcycle. I'm a person that parks my bike outside of my apartment, so it's an open parking area. It's fairly well lit, but there's no one standing on guard 24/7, so anyone can come in and out as they please. And I basically use 3 main types of security devices. The first one, which I think is the most basic one, is a motorcycle cover. The motorcycle cover I have, I think the brand is Rigg. It's an all-season deluxe cover, but it really serves its function well. I think the cover is kind of multi-purpose. The first one, it obviously it prevents your bike from being exposed to the elements at all times. So if you leave your bike exposed to the rain, wind, sun, I mean that's going to cause a bit of wear on the material, and a cover will prevent that. But the other purpose, which is I think is less known, is that it kind of hides your bike from thieves. So if you have a nice bike and you have a cover on it, then it'll keep the thieves guessing as to what's underneath it, and you know that it may or may not be worth their time to try to get a hold of it. And motorcycle covers typically cost what, $30 or $40. You'll probably find it even cheaper if you get one off eBay like I did. I got mine for about 20 bucks. The one thing you have to be careful of about motorcycle covers is days when there's really high gusts. Having the cover on will increase the chance of your bike being knocked over, because you're, increasing the surface area exposed to the wind. So the second item I have is oh man, the road here is really bad. The second device I use is a brake disc lock. Oh, jeez. Mine is the Xena XX-6 lock, and it also has a built-in alarm. So once I lock it onto my wheel, the alarm engages, and if anyone tries to move my bike, it'll sound. I think it outputs 128 decibels. I mean, it is fairly loud, and if someone's trying to steal your bike and they hear that go off, they don't really want unwarranted attention to themselves. And of course, it serves the purpose of being a brake disc lock. So if someone tries to roll away your bike, they can't, because that thing is blocking it's preventing the wheel from turning by slamming against the forks. Yeah, and those will probably run you. I got mine for about 70 off eBay. I think new it's about 100, but that's because it has the alarm on it. I think without the alarm it'll probably be 60 or 70 for a quality one. And the third item I use is a chain. I use a Kryptonite New York City, I think it's called Fahgettaboudit chain. It's really thick, really burly. Mine is 5 feet long, and what I do is I wrap it around the rear wheel and attach it to a thick pole, and I'm sure you can use whatever is available to you. But the key is to get it around the back wheel and make sure it's not laying on the ground, because if the chain is laying on the ground, it makes it really easy for a thief to get a large bolt cutter and leverage it onto the ground and cut the bolt. So those are the 3 items that I use for theft prevention. Another simple thing you can do is make sure when you park your bike, you turn the steering column and lock the wheel. That way no one can easily roll away your bike, because your bike will just be turning in circles with your handlebar locked. So I'm just going to show you guys how I park my bike and how I lock it up. And I should really mention, if you really want a peace of mind, you can also just get comprehensive insurance, and that'll cover total loss, which would include theft. I also have that on my bike. Alright, let's see. Someone parked in front of my... Oh, nope, here it is. Okay, so here's what I do. I park my bike in backwards, so my back wheel is against the fence. Okay, turn off the bike. Okay. So I'm gonna push my bike close to the fence. And I don't lock it around the fence because the fence is flimsy. I lock it around that thick steel pole. Turn off the ignition. And I lock the steering column like this. See? When it's locked, you can't turn the bike, so no one can easily roll it away. Okay. So first thing I do is I lock my back wheel up against this thick pole. And see, you want to make sure the chain is tight enough so it's off the ground like this. Now I'm going to get out my disc brake lock, which I keep under my seat. See, this is the Xena XX-6. Got the yellow color, so thieves can recognize it right away. Before I put that on, though, I'm going to put on my bike cover. If I put on the brisk disc lock first, it'll go off when I'm trying to put the cover on. You want to make sure your bike is nicely covered. And finally, put on the disc brake lock. So when this engages, it'll make a confirmation beep, and you'll know the alarm has been engaged. Yep, so yeah, that's how I lock up my motorcycle, and this seems to have been fine for the past few months. Oh, there's another bike. It's unlocked. Well, thanks for watching, and yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions about type of products I'm using. Thanks.